Hi, I'm Nancy.
And I'm John.
We are J&N Travels.
We have three news stories today. 9 Carnival Cruise Ships to repatriate over 10,000 crew members. Some national parks will start to reopen next week. And the Texas Zoo is opening back up to the public with a drive-thru experience.
Our first news story, 9 Carnival Cruise Ships to repatriate over 10,000 crew members. The Miami-based cruise line has announced a major effort to make sure thousands of crew members get back to their home countries. Carnival has detailed plans for 18 Carnival cruise ships to meet in the Bahamas over the next several days. When the cruise ships meet, cruise members will be transferred to the correct vessel using the tender boats. This will be done off the coast of the Bahamas. A total of 9 vessels will take more than 10,000 healthy crew members back home. Those 9 vessels will then sail to specific regions around the world to repatriate crews, including Asia, Africa, Europe, India, and Latin America. It will be North American-based Carnival ships that will sail the crews back home. The 9 other remaining vessels will spend most of their time in anchored positions in the Bahamas or Panama. All Carnival Cruise Line operated ships will eventually only have essential crew on board to keep the ships running and maintained. Crew members who will be on the 9 cruise ships heading home have been assessed by Carnival's medical team to make sure they are healthy. Cruise Line has been working with authorities and countries to make sure the crew will be able to disembark once each ship arrives. During the voyage home, each crew member will have their temperature checked daily and during the debarkation process. Strict health protocols will remain in place during the voyage. It doesn't sound to me that they will be doing cruises anytime soon.
Number 2 news item. Some national parks will start to reopen next week. 3 national parks will open their gates in coming days, and the National Park Service announced this week that it would start increasing access and services in a phased approach across all units of the national park system. In many cases, parks will reopen as they close, depending on the park and its region. Bryce Canyon National Park in Utah on Wednesday plans to open trails. Everglades National Park in Florida plans to reopen some boat launch ramps, campgrounds, and restrooms on Monday. Great Smoky Mountain National Park in North Carolina and Tennessee will allow visitors on many roads and trails starting May 9th. Zion National Park is still closed, but plans for gradually and safely resuming park operations that are underway right now. At other parks, it's harder to be sure what's happening when. Grand Canyon and Yellowstone National Parks remain closed. In California, Yosemite, Joshua Tree, and Death Valley National Parks remain closed.
Our third news story, a Texas zoo is opening back up to the public with a drive-thru experience. There have long been drive-thru theaters, fast food restaurants, and even, in some places, pharmacies. Now in Texas, there's a drive-thru zoo, at least temporarily. The San Antonio Zoo announced it's giving families the opportunity to pack up their cars and drive through the park for a limited amount of time. Visitors will be able to see lions, tigers, and bears, all from the security of inside their vehicle as they listen to an audio-guided tour. They will also be able to buy food and drinks curbside throughout the park. This new creative way to see the zoo will be a gradual step towards their plan to reopen to foot traffic when they are given the green light and the time is right. The zoo has been closed to the public since March 14th due to the virus pandemic, and as a result has taken a financial hit after a lack of ticket sales. Proceeds of the new drive-thru experience will help the zoo continue to care for their animals, according to the news release. It also allows for the zoo to hire back some furloughed employees. Tickets range from $60 for non-pass holders to $32 for annual pass holders and members. The experience was originally scheduled for just this weekend, but tickets sold out in 2 hours. Now the zoo has extended the tours daily through May 17th. Income from the park is 100% dependent on ticket sales, guest visitations, donations, and grants, according to the news release. The zoo has set up an emergency fund for people to donate to so that they can continue operations.
Please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button or click on the frog icon on the video. Don't forget to click the bell to get notified of our future videos. And of course, please click on the thumbs up.
And remember, stay young and have fun.